Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Queen Kimmy from Kimmy_Queen of Crafts, and I'm here with a different type of video. I know most of my videos are geared around diamond painting, but this one's going to be a card making video. I was into card making and decorating my planners and all of that before I came across diamond painting. Card making is actually how I got introduced to diamond painting. The company that I get my card making materials from came out with crystal art cards, which is also diamond painting cards. They were all crystal, and that's how I fell in love with it. So, how's everybody doing today? You know me, I'm blessed, I'm highly favored, I won't complain. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back to support me. I really appreciate it. So, let's get into it. Let me show you the materials that I have so far. So this is my board from We Are Memory Keepers. This has multiple functions. This right here is what you can use as a stamping platform if you need to stamp something. This is your scoreboard, which I'll explain to you how to use that in a minute. It's also your paper trimmer. Over here, this arm extends out so you can measure a paper all the way over to 14 inches if you need to. It doesn't say how many centimeters it is, it just goes in inches. So you can measure a paper all the way over to 14 inches. And these buttons are punches, so that if you have a square corner, you can punch it to round. It also comes with, let me scoot it up so I can show you. These little things you use to make bows. And the way you make it is you take them, you stick them in here, and this is where you wrap your, sorry, I bumped the camera. This is where you wrap your ribbon around and tie it to make your bow. And then, let me put these back. It also comes, this is called a bone folder. This is what you use when you're scoring your card or if you're trying to increase the score, but I'll show you about that in just a minute. So this is the tool I'm going to be using. I have some A3 size card. This card is, the size is 11.7 inches by 16.5 inches. This is my black card. This is 9 by 12. I believe this is a A2 size. No, not A2. A4. My bad. A4. And then this is a standard US paper 8.5 by 11. So, give me a second while I pull out my black paper here. Type of card I'm making today is a graduation card. My sister asked me to make them because her son's graduating high school. So first thing we are going to do is trim the paper. So let me show you how you trim it. I may have to zoom out to get the full view in here. Let me see. Let me come over here. Okay, so, or maybe I have to zoom you in to show you how I measure it. Let me zoom you in. And then I gotta pull this down. Okay, so the cards that I'm gonna make are 5 by 7. So the thing about it is I've been making so long that I have the measurements memorized, but the size that I'm gonna cut this down to is a 10 by 7. So basically, I'm gonna move this over to where it's 10 right here. Let me scoot this up just a little bit. And then when I scoot that up, this here is the paper trimmer. Now that I have this lined up with the 10, I just take this. Let me scoot you over a little bit. I'm gonna just spin the camera. There you go. This. Now, you see? This is now cut to 10 inches across the top. And then this I need to make by 7. So I flipped it around. And then this is the part that's going to be by 7. So the trimmer's still down here. All I have to do is pull it back up the opposite way. There we go. So this is now a 10 by 7 piece of paper. So if I was going to just do a typical, hold on, zoom me out a little. If I was going to do a typical 5 by 7 paper, not paper, card. So hold on, I got to flip this over because now I'm about to score the card. And I'll show you what I mean when I say score. So if I was doing a typical 5 by 7 card, since this is 10 inches long, I would draw the line in the middle at the 5. But we're doing what's called a trifold card. So we're folding it in to make it look like a graduation gown. So instead of that, I'm actually going to score this at 2.5. Let me see. I'm making my line here. Again, I'm just going to do 2.5. That's one side. Let me do the other side. We're doing 2.5. Do it one more time. 2.5. So once you do that, you fold it in. This is how I said you can also use your bone folder to fold it in half. And now, this is the base of the card. It's folded in so that you can open it and see the invitation part. So, that's just the start of it. Now that I've done the base of the card, I'm going to create the part that we're going to use as the cap, and then we're going to create some stoles on there. So the school colors are red and black. So I think I'm going to do the cap in black and the stoles in red. So I'm just opening up my black paper pad. So this piece, I can cut it down to be multiple pieces. I think the size I wanted to do it as, I'll try 4 by 4. Yeah. I'm just kind of gauging it now to see how I think it's going to come out. Let me flip this back over, because we're no longer scoring. We're getting ready to go back to the cutting part. Sorry, I keep bumping you guys. So this is the 4. And then I'm going to cut this down to 4 as well. So I can actually, I believe I should be able to at least get 2 of these out of it. Let me do another 4. Okay, these 2 are both now a 4 by 4. And add a little scrap paper in case you need it for something. So let me show you exactly how I'm going to do this. So now what I'm going to do is take this and position it like this. This may be too big. I may have to cut it down to a 3 by 3. But if you position it like that, this kind of looks like a hat. That's coming down. Hold on, let me trim it down a little more. You guys are going through the process with me to kind of see how it is card making. I appreciate you hanging out with me here. 3. Ooh, this may be too small. Taking off a whole inch. But this card isn't as big. I did these for my niece when she graduated college. I think I'll go with this, the 3 by 3. So I'm going to glue this down on here, and then now this looks like a cap up here. I'm going to put something in the center right here. So I have my trusty double-sided tape. So just a quick reminder When you're gluing this down, remember to glue it down only on one side, because you still need the card to be able to open. So I'm going to put the glue over in this area right here, and you'll see what I mean. Where are my scissors? Yeah, I said scissors on purpose, Goofy. My daughter's correcting me. She's in school learning different words and stuff, so she's always correcting people when they're trying to say stuff. Trying to make sure this lines up perfectly on here like a hat. Unless I just... Okay. And let's do the tape over here. Okay, let me see how I'm going to fit it on here. Yep, I can't get my double-sided tape off. Not the end, the back of it. I want to hold this in place. Okay, I can't. I gotta peel it off. This is what I'm trying to do, guys. With the double-sided tape, you put it and then you peel off here. And I couldn't peel it from under there, but see the adhesive stays on there? So, let me go back to what I was doing. Oh, I was lining it up right here. Like this. So you see, now, this is how it's gonna do, and then you fold it open. Now we're just gonna do the stole part. So, like I said, the school colors are red and black, so here's my red paper. This is matte mirror card. And all these supplies, except for this We Are Memory Keepers board I'm using, these are all Crafter's Companion. So I'm gonna make these an inch. Let me scoot it down so you can see what I'm doing here. So this is the inch measuring part. I'm gonna trim that down, and then I'm gonna cut this in half. What size is this? This is, yeah, 8 1/2, so I need 4 1/4. 4 1/4 is right there. Now these have been perfectly cut in half with each other. So now, oops. This is how we're making the stoles to come out of here. And you see now it kind of looks like a gown with the cap and the graduation part coming through here. See? Let me just glue these down. Where's, oh, my double-sided tape. I keep saying glue, but I'm actually using tape. Guys, if you're a crafter, the one thing you learn is that you always lose your scissors. I have a bad habit of throwing everything down right next to me. So they were sitting like on my thigh. Okay, so now I just have to pull off this. See, the adhesive is still on there. Okay, so look, now we have a card that looks like the cap and gown with the stoles coming out. Open it up, and all you have to do is add your information. So what we're going to do, my sister's going to print some pictures to put here, and then we're going to put something down here in regards to the welcome part. So yeah, guys, I hope that wasn't too much. I'll link the information of what I use. Like I said, I got it all from Crafter's Companion, except for my We Are Memory Keepers board. I actually got that from HSN, but I believe it's available on the We Are Memory Keeper site. So I have one down. I got 19 to go. So I will, yeah, that kind of wraps it up here. If you have any questions, comments, or emotional outbursts, please leave it down below in the description section. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and tap on that subscribe button. And then I'm here to tell you that you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are enough just as you are. And if no one's told you they love you today, I love you, sending you a heart.